September the 18th, dealing with pain. Whenever you suffer pain, keep in mind that it's not nothing to be ashamed of, and that it can't degrade your guiding intelligence. No, keep it from acting rationally and for the common good. And in most cases, you should be helped by the saying of Epicurus that pain is never unbeatable, pain is never unbearable, nor unending. So you can remember these limits and not add to them in your imagination. Remember, too, that many common annoyances are pain in disguise, such as sleepiness, fever, and loss of appetite. When they start to get you down, tell yourself you are giving in to pain. Marcus Aurelius, Meditations 7.64. Dealing with pain. We're going from dealing with haters to dealing with pain. Whenever you suffer pain, keep in mind that it is nothing to be ashamed of and that it can't degrade your guiding intelligence, nor keep it from acting rationally and for the common good. And in most cases, you should be helped by the saying of Epicurus that pain is never unbearable or unending. So you can remember these limits and not add to them in your imagination. Remember too that many common annoyances are pain in disguise, such as sleepiness, fever, and loss of appetite. When they start to get you down, tell yourself you are giving in to pain. In 1931, on a trip to New York City, Winston Churchill was struck crossing the street by a car going more than 30 miles an hour. A witness at the scene was sure that he had been killed. He would spend 8 days in the hospital with cracked ribs and a severe head wound. Churchill somehow retained consciousness. When he spoke to the police, he went to great lengths to insist that he was completely to blame and he wanted no harm to come to the driver. Later, the driver came to visit Churchill at the hospital. When Churchill heard that the driver was out of work, he tried to offer the man who had nearly killed him some money, more than his own pain. He was worried that the publicity from the accident would hurt the man's job prospects and sought to help how he could. Nature is merciful, he later wrote in a newspaper article about the experience, and does not try children, man, or heart beyond their compass. It is only where the cruelty of man intervenes that hellish torments appear. For the rest, live dangerously, take things as they come. Dread not, dread not. All will be well. In the years to come, Churchill and the world would witness some of the most hellish torments that man could invent. Yet, he along with many of our ancestors, endured the pain as well. As horrible as it was, eventually all would be well again, because, like Epicurus says, nothing is enduring. You just need to be strong and gracious enough to get through it. Dealing with pain, seeing the other side, seeing the Churchill saw the advantage. Churchill saw the flip side, the opportunity. How can I help this man? Remain conscious through this crash. And instead of turning to blame, he turned to, how can I help that person? What can I do? He endured the pain. He must have been feeling in hospital, cracked ribs. Maybe he reminded himself of the Epicurus saying, pain is unending. Pain has its limits. It doesn't last forever. Pain doesn't last forever. It has to come to an end. It's not unbearable, no unending. So we can welcome pain, we can get through it, as they did in the World War I, World War II, with all the stuff and situations, events. They had no choice. Our ancestors had no choice. Either. So we can reflect today, are we adding to pain with judgment of blame and shame and guilt and frustration and anger? Are we adding to it? Are we adding to pain? Are we accepting it? Are we accepting pain? That it's passing, it's coming, it's going. And it's an opportunity that Churchill had of relieving the pain with some compassion and love and forgiveness. What wisdom can we see? Our philosophy. This story, 80, nearly 100 years, and people are still talking about it, this event, because of the forgiveness that Churchill showed, the abnormal nature that most people would blame the driver and seek out some revenge, getting back. But who do you want to be? Who would you be if you got knocked over? Was Churchill to blame? Maybe he was running across the road and just wasn't looking. I believe I've read that somewhere, that he admitted that he just wasn't looking left or right. He was in a rush somewhere. So he you can't hit him. Therefore, speeding cars is more likely that speeding cars would hit him. So yeah, the honesty, the integrity, and knowing that, yeah, it follows you. The power of integrity follows you. And people will be more forgiving of you the more you are forgiving with others, and more humble you are with pain, embracing it, making you stronger. Pain is making you stronger. Fevers, loss of appetite, it's a chance to just rest, reflect, let the body do its thing. Enjoy the day, my friend.